Welcome back, fans of all things Disney. Today's video is going to be a haul video from both Character Warehouse locations. International Drive had a ton of new items. They didn't have as many new things over at Vineland, but they still had quite a nice selection. So many new things from the holiday collection as well as from Halloween. So hopefully you'll find some goodies that you will be interested in. For those of you that are new to the channel, I am a personal shopper, so most of the items that you're going to be seeing in the haul are things that people ask me to pick up for them. But I always pick up a handful of extras, especially of those things that are kind of new that particular week. So if you do see something that you would like to add to your own collection, feel free to just send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. There is a shopping fee of 20% or the $10 minimum, whichever one is greater. So just kind of keep that in mind and make sure that it makes sense for you in terms of what that would add to the overall cost. Let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, I'm going to start on this table with my favorite item from the entire day of shopping, and that is this gorgeous Star Wars wreath. You can see all the little characters on there. This was only $19.99, and let me see if I can get the original price. The original price on this was $49.99, so a great bargain there. I had one person that asked me for it, and I did pick up one extra. And since these are sitting right here, they did bring out some of the 50th celebration fig pins again. I have two of the Mickey and two of the Minnie for $8.99. And then also for $8.99, I did grab one of the Steamboat Willie. So if anybody needed those for their own pin collection, they did come back into stock. And then also they had these gorgeous little Ewok stockings. I grabbed 4 of these because I thought they were just too stinking cute. These were $14.99 down from $34.99. So another really great buy. This is one of the Vault Collection bucket hats. So this one, you can kind of see here, it's a little bit of a reversible one. You'd have to cut the tags off there. But you can see that's $14.99 down from $34.99. And it's got that beautiful retro look that all of that Vault Collection has. I did have a specific request for this tumbler. This is a Monsters University tumbler for $5.99, but I did grab those and they did still have some. They did bring out some of the holiday Crocs. I did grab 2 of them in different sizes. I don't believe that anybody had requested those this week, and I believe that these are $29.99. So both of those would be extras. Had one request for these awesome holiday socks, but I did pick up 3 extra pairs. So those are $7.99 down from $19.99. A specific request for a Dooney crossbody. This is the one from the Food and Wine Festival, and if I'm not mistaken, that was $148.99. Just an absolutely gorgeous print, and they still had 3 different styles of that. The crossbody, I believe that they had the satchel, and I want to say even a tote. And then they had this gorgeous Tiana backpack. And that one, let's just double check, $14.99, I believe. Nope, $19.99. So I'm glad that I kind of flipped that one over. But that is a beautiful backpack, especially if you have somebody in your life that just really loves Princess and the Frog. These I was looking for last weekend, and they were nowhere to be found, but I did find quite a few of them this weekend. These were $7.99 down from $19.99, and they are 3 Snow White keychains to help commemorate the anniversary of that particular movie. I did get 1 extra of the Loungefly carousel bag. You can see this here, how beautiful it is. That is a Loungefly, and it is a crossbody. Let's just see here if they are marked. I want to say $39.99, which would make sense because they were $80 originally. One was taken or specifically requested, and I did grab 1 extra. And then I also picked up a few extra of these Pixar holiday towel and placement, or I'm sorry, hot mat sets, pot holder sets. These are $14.99, so you get the towel and you get the 2 pot holders for $14.99, and I do have 3 extras. And the only other item that I have over on this table, as my granddaughter is finding her voice in the background, for $12.99, we have this reversible beach towel, Cinderella beach towel. You can see that there for $12.99. I did have one person request it, and I picked up 1 extra. Okay, moving on to the other table for $9.99. They just dropped the price on this. This is the Epcot 40th banner, and it comes with this gorgeous chaser pin here, Epcot 40th. And then they also had some of the Epcot 40th pins. Now, what was interesting is most of them were $4.99. I picked up a few of the Minnie and Mickey ones from American Adventure for $4.99. And then I picked up a couple of the Pinocchio for $4.99. But then I also picked up 2 of the Goofy Germany pins, but those were $8.99. So if you did want the Goofy pen, that one is $8.99. All right, and then moving on down the line, somebody did request this awesome pink and white Walt Disney World visor for, I believe, $14.99. And then also one of these Andor bags. This one is kind of new. Let's see here. This was $19.99 down from $44.99, so a great price there. They had the holiday magnets for $1.99, so I picked up 8 of those. Some of them are already spoken for, but I do have extras. One of the I've Got Pizzazz pizza boards, and that was $12.99 instead of $29.99. They did still have some in stock. For $14.99, I picked up 2 pairs of the Mexico Pavilion ears. They did still have some, so if you wanted me to get you some next weekend when I'm shopping again, I could certainly do that. And then also a specific request, but these are the Nightmare Before Christmas ears for $19.99, down from $44.99. So an amazing price for those, because those are Loungefly ears. Let's see if we can zoom in on that a little bit. And then they do have some of the Halloween kitchen towels for $4.99. I picked up a few extras. They dropped the price on the snow globe ears. These were $14.99, but they are down to $7.99. And then so were the Pixar holiday ears for $7.99, just to kind of show you what those look like. And then for these, they dropped these to $1.99. Now, these were all specific requests, but they do still have some, including the Maleficent one. I had a request for the Hades, the Sully, and for the Anger, so I did pick those up. And again, those are down to $1.99. Specific request for this style of Crocs, those were $24.99. Sizes are definitely starting to dwindle on these, so if you wanted them, you may want to go ahead and place an order soon. The holiday tins, they still have the Wally and Eve tin, and then they still had the Sully and Mike Wazowski tin, and those are 99 cents each. And then I did pick up 2 pairs of the 50th celebration Crocs. The sizes were horrible on these, but I did pick up 2 that I thought people might be interested in, and those are $29.99. Halloween backpacks, I don't think I have any extra, but they do still have those in stock for $29.99. So if you've been thinking about getting one, you may want to get your hands on it sooner rather than later. In terms of some toys, they had some of these BB-8 3D puzzles for, let's see here, for $7.99 down from, is it $21.99? Let's see if we can get that to focus. $21.99. I have 2 extra of those. I picked up 3 of these awesome baseballs because it's, of course, getting to be that time of year. So for $3.99, I have 3 of these if anybody needs one. And then I did pick up a handful of these Small World hand sanitizers. These are only $2.99. They did not have the teacups ones today, but they did have the Small World ones. And then also in terms of toys, they had these gorgeous little Skyliner toys. I don't have the Frozen one, but I do have the next one I'll show you. This is $7.99. And I have 2 of the Frozen ones, both of which would be extras. And I have 2 of the Haunted Mansion. These kind of flew off of the shelf. $7.99, so I can always look to see if they have more next weekend, but for $7.99, that is a great kind of like Easter basket filler. The Mickey plushes, these are all $9.99, so there was a Tiki Room one, that was a specific request. The Prince Charming Carousel Mickey for $9.99, I have 2 of those. The teacup, or I'm sorry, this is Small World. So this one is also $9.99, specific request. And then here is the teacup one. Okay, I believe I may have 1 extra of this. I'm not sure. These were flying out of the door, so I grabbed what I could. And then the Peter Pan ones, I do have 2 of those for $9.99, and then also the Dumbo ones. I have 2 of those for $9.99 if you needed to get your hands on some of those. Now these pins, they dropped the price on a lot of them. So I picked up 3 of the Daisy Extravaganza limited release pens, $3.99. Great for your trading binder if you just need some cheap traders. And then I also have one of these Polynesian Resort holiday pins. This one is Moana, and that was $4.99. So I went ahead and I grabbed that. And then I also picked up one of the Tangled. It's Rapunzel and Mother Gothel. If I get that, I might not be able to spin that just with one hand, but there you can see what that would look like on the other side. And those were $4.99. So if you needed those, I have those. I did pick up one of the Vanellope characters on Parade. And then I picked up one of the Genie characters on Parade. Those were $4.99. So it was a crazy price. I picked up some of the Maleficent characters on Parade for $4.99. Floating Down Main Street Cheshire Cat for $4.99. I grabbed 4 of those, so there are plenty if you need quick traders that are limited edition pins. Then I also have some of these limited release Funko Pop Dapper Dan pins for $6.99, a crazy good price there. I picked up 2 of the beautiful florals. These are the Jasmine ones, and those were also $4.99, so ridiculous prices. And then I have the 3 Caballeros hand towel. That one was a specific request, but they did still have them. So if you needed a 3 Caballeros towel, I can get you one. That is $12.99. And then I did pick up some extra of the Hello Sunshine Orange Bird kitchen towels, also for $12.99. So I think I have 2 extra there. Also, I picked up one of these for one of my customers, and I picked up an extra on that. This was, I believe, $3.99, little Grogu bag tag. $3.99 down from $14.99. That is such a good price there. Little Grogu bag tag. Let's see, keychain. And then these have to be one of the best buys of the day. You get 5 of these limited release pins. The Nemo one is one you could not purchase separately, so it only came in this set. And these are $24.99. She hears Grandma and does not want Grandma to be doing anything other than paying attention to her. So she is definitely trying to get my attention here. So those are $24.99. I believe I have one extra, but they had plenty on the shelf. All right, this particular item I saved last before I do the clothing just because I was checking out and they brought these out and I just had to get one. They are $19.99 and it is a Snow White, but it's like a shadow box. So you can kind of see that there. So you've got Snow White behind that frame, and oh my goodness, it's just beautiful. Originally, this was $50, and they have it down to $19.99. I only picked up one, but they did have several, so they might have them next weekend if you would like me to try to get you one. Okay, and then in terms of clothing, it was a terrible day for clothing sizes today, but I did get one of these Wild and Free t-shirts in size small for somebody. That is $12.99. This I was able to grab in a size extra large. It's a gorgeous little Minnie Mouse sweatshirt. It's not a hoodie, but it's just a sweatshirt for $19.99 down from $44.99. And then I picked up, I think it was about 5, maybe 6 of these for $1.99. This is a Mickey holiday t-shirt. The only size they had was extra large. So I grabbed a handful of those, figuring that, you know, anybody might want something that's maybe a little bit on the larger side for the holidays. But for $1.99, you just can't go wrong there. So $1.99 t-shirts. Okay, so we've reached that part of the haul video where everything you're about to see is just an extra. So as I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, if you already have an order placed for the week, all you would have to do is send me an email to tell me that you want to add one of these items to your order, and we can take care of that. But if you don't have an open order for the week, meaning you didn't send me a list, just go ahead and send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. Let me know which items you are interested in, and I can open an invoice for you. Please keep in mind that there is a 20% shopping fee with a $10 minimum shopping fee. So whichever one happens to be greater, and just make sure that that makes sense for you price-wise. Okay, the first extra that we have, I have 2 of these gray Santa Mickey tees. They are both size extra large and they are both $1.99. Then I have one of the Vault Collection bucket hats for $14.99. I have 4, maybe 5 of these Christmas magnets for $1.99. In terms of fig pins, I have 2 of the 50th Celebration Mini, 2 of the 50th Celebration Mickey, and 1 of the Steamboat Willie, all for $8.99. I have 1 of the double-sided Cinderella towel for $12.99. I have a Jedi gear set for $12.99. Let's see here. Yep, for $12.99. So if you have somebody in the family that would like that. I have 3 of the Epcot 40th American Adventure Mickey and Minnie pins for $4.99. I have 1 of the Pinocchio for $4.99. And I have 1 of the Germany Goofy for $8.99. And I have 1 of the Epcot 40th banners for $9.99. I have 1 of these 3 or 6 earring, but 3 sets of earring sets for $7.99. I have 1 of this cute little keychain, Grogu keychain for $3.99. I have 2 of the Snow White 3 keychain sets for $7.99, I believe. Let me just double check. Yep, $7.99. I have 3 of the holiday sock sets for $7.99. You've got Minnie and Chip and Dale, Minnie, Mickey, and Chip and Dale. And then I have 4 of the Ewok stockings. These are $14.99 each. I have 4 of those. I have 1 of the Star Wars holiday wreaths for $19.99. I have 3 of the snow globe ears for $7.99. And I have 2 of the Pixar ornament ears for $7.99 each. In terms of Crocs, they had a couple of different styles that came out today. They had the Christmas Crocs. Okay, they have these Christmas Crocs that are Sherpa lined. I have a men's 7/women's 9, and I also have one size up. I believe that these are men's 8s, women's 10s. These are $29.99. Both of these are available. As far as the 50th anniversary, I love this design, but they had only the larger sizes in this. So a little one that's out of the bag there. All right, so these I have a men's 9, women's 11, and then I have a men's 10, women's 12. So both of those are $29.99. I have 2 of the Halloween Christmas kitchen towel for $4.99. I have 2 of the BB-8 3D puzzle for $7.99. I have, I don't know, it looks like 5 or 6 of the Small World hand sanitizers for $2.99. I have 2 of the Frozen Skyliners for $7.99. I have 1 of the Haunted Mansion Skyliners for $7.99. And I have 3 of the Mickey baseballs for $3.99. In terms of plushes, I have 2 of the Prince Charming Carousel for $9.99. I have 2 of the Teacup plush for $9.99, and I have 1 of the Peter Pan plush for $9.99. I have 3 of the Pixar holiday towel set. It's got the towel and it has the 2 pot holders, Wally and Eve, and then there is your towel. I have 2 of these salt and pepper shakers. These are ceramic from the Food and Wine Festival. These are $4.99 each. I have I have 3 of the Daisy Extravaganza limited release pins for $3.99. I have a Grogu pin for $4.99. I have a Mickey floating down Main Street for $4.99. You can see what I paid for it, but $4.99. And then I have a Toy to the World Buzz Lightyear for $4.99. Maleficent characters on parade for $4.99. I have 2 of those. I have 1 of the Genie for $4.99, and I have 1 of Vanellope for $4.99. I have 1 of the Moana Happy Holidays Polynesian Village for $4.99, and I have 1 from the Riviera, which is the Rapunzel and Mother Gothel for $4.99. Cheshire Cat floating down Main Street. I have 4 of these for $4.99 each. Dapper Dan's, I have 2 left. These are $6.99 each. I have 2 of the Jasmine Beautiful Florals limited edition for $4.99 each. I have 1 of the Orange Bird sippers that I picked up the other day at Epcot. I have 1 for $20 if anybody does want that. I have this really adorable Thumper mug that I had forgotten I had picked up from the haul today for $7.99, and that is an extra. I have 1 of the Pixar 5-pin sets. It's still in the sleeve, but let me kind of take that out there so that you can see it. These are $24.99, so you get all 5 of those pins, including the Nemo pin, for $24.99. And then I have 3 of the Hello Sunshine Orange Bird towels for $12.99. Okay, and then last couple of items. I do have 1 of the limited edition Food and Wine Festival Magic Band from this past year. Just to kind of show you a little bit of an up close there. That's $19.99 and it's got Figment on there. Beautiful coloring. And then I did have 1 of the Star Wars figurine sets that I had to break up. This was a $65 set. And I do still have 2 of the figures remaining. So if you wanted just 1 of the figures, I could let those go for $15 each. So I don't know what you call this one, but this little orange worm guy would be $15. And then this one, I know it's not a Rancor, but it kind of looks like that. So if you were looking for something like that, just a simple figurine, so $15. All right, so that does it for the haul video today. Hopefully you found lots of goodies that you are interested in. Again, if you wanted to claim any of the extras, just send me an email at mickey'smagicaldelivery@gmail.com. Please keep in mind that the shopping fee does apply, 20% or the $10 minimum, whichever one is greater. In a couple of hours, I will be posting to Facebook all of the extras as well, and you can always go ahead and claim those there. The Facebook page is also just Mickey's Magical Delivery, so if you want to check that out, please feel free. I will be shopping again next weekend, so if there's anything that you'd like for me to get for you at the outlets, please feel free to send me an email. And until our next video, bye-bye.